Yeah, hi. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do a video instead because it seems that my life keeps dropping in and out, and I don't want to lose you again. All right? I think that's a message somehow from the universe, because there's been a time before when I was really, I really depended on you guys, like a lot. You got me through some really dark times when I couldn't speak to anybody. And it was just so good to have this group of people that they came from like everywhere in the world. I remember I was speaking to one guy in India and another girl in New York, and everyone was so different, but we all had one thing in common, and that's just like, we just really felt, or all of us felt like, I'm gonna sit down here. All of us just felt like life, for some reason, was just like really shit and being really shit to us. And I know that like everyone has like differences, and there are people in the world that are going through so much, and our pain sometimes can feel even a little bit embarrassing to us because of that fact. Yeah, and that's why we don't speak up about it. But then when we don't speak up about it, it becomes a deep hidden pain inside that I actually realize that when we do that, we're not manifesting any courage for those that are living even worse lives than ours. So just being able to connect with all of you guys and share my experiences and get some courage from you, well, I realized how important that was. And I've been really feeling, well, I've not been feeling myself, but I kind of have been feeling myself, because myself is always feeling everything. Sometimes when I feel depressed, in my heightened state of depression, okay, to make it clear, I'm feeling way too much, and I'm kind of just bearing it. And when I'm feeling very anxious, I'm feeling a lot again, but I'm fighting it. So the thing about when you've got that feeling of being attacked is that it's either fight or flight. But when it's inside of you, when it's you, there's no flight. Like, you have to either fight it or just deal with it. And dealing with it when you're alone, it's not really dealing with it, it's just bearing it. And that's what like depression is, really. It's just so you just bear the weight, you just kind of accept the weight. So I learned along the way, I was saying in my first life that got cut off, I don't know if you was listening there. I was saying in my first life that I'd really come to understand the whole purpose behind why I feel a lot of things. And the thing that helps me get through when I'm not motivated is being able to share my skills and my knowledge with other people about everything, not just about mental health, but about everything. Like, if it's something to do with knitting, and I know, what to do when you drop a stitch, just sharing all of my little skills to help someone else's day, make their day a little bit better. That helps me to feel really good. So even when I know sometimes I seem like I'm really busy, but I'm like technically like not busy. I'm just in my bed all day, but I have the strength to not give up. I just get my pad and I'm on it, and it's shattered to pieces right now, but I'm still trying to talk to you through it, through bits of sellotape stuck on the glass, yeah, to give what I have, because in giving I feel like I'm getting something that's helping me just to feel even good about myself, because if I don't do that, then I feel I'll sink into a place of meaninglessness, where I don't have purpose again. And that's where you want to die. That's where you don't, you know. And I can't ever feel like that no more. Like I do. Like sometimes I do. I feel like this life is shit. But then I go, like, I'm tied to everyone. And now I know who I am. And if I start thinking I want to die, then I'm basically the universe telling itself to die. I can't do that. Like, fuck, I can't do that. So this is the thing about being empathic and realizing that your mental health is about your empathic ability. Is that when you get to know who you are, then certain thoughts where you give up, and that would have been easy, well, they don't get to become so easy anymore. Which is a good thing, because you don't want to easily think you're going to die. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And like, you want there to be an extra few bridges that you'd have to cross, and would be very painful to cross for you to get there, innit? But, yeah, I'm not wishing for that. But yeah, like, even though I realised that all this advice helps us to know what this pain is, that doesn't make the pain any less easy, like, to deal with. Well, not easy like in the feeling. It makes it easier within strength wise, but not within the feeling. The feelings are still there. And I think somewhere along the line I felt like I was a bit more cured of that, and then I forgot that my whole life had taught me is that sometimes it comes and it goes. Sometimes I feel great, and other times it's like the worst times of my life, and I'm back in that same position again. It seems to be going around in cycles and cycles and cycles. And I thought, well, now that I'm enlightened, then I'm in spirals. I'm not in cycles anymore, but the spirals still dip. I forgot that part. Yeah, so I want to try now and be more open about what's going on inside me and how I feel, so that the people around me can offer me more support in the way that I need it. Because I don't think people really recognize still that I'm still in that place, and I'm probably always going to be in that place. And it seems like a hard thing to ask, because, you know, when you have a disability, you don't want to be treated any different. But at the same time, you want to be included. And then for you to be included, the people need to know who you are so that you can be included. So yeah, I'm a sufferer of depression and anxiety. And a lot of things, it's really, really, really difficult for me to do. Just like wake up in the morning. Just like finding a purpose to get up. Something that's so strong enough that I'm going to get up. And if there's something that I get up to come and do, trust me, yeah, like, that thing was, I gave it the utmost respect and importance. Not that I don't do everything, but if I did that every single moment of the day, I'd absolutely have no energy to even breathe. It's really, really, really difficult to even breathe sometimes. That's what it feels like. So I got up today and I'm getting out now. I'm going to buy a rail. Oh no, okay, I'll leave that for tomorrow, to have something to do tomorrow. I'm going to go and get some little pins to do some soundproofing in our room. Because we're trying to build a little studio to make music. That way I can do something at home. And I feel, even when I'm saying that right now, I feel embarrassed saying that, And that's really fucked up. Because I fight for this, for other people to not feel embarrassed about who they are. But I feel embarrassed. So I can, even though I give this advice, I can still resonate with this advice and how people feel. But I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing through. And on that note, we'll start the walk again. And feeling a little bit cramped from sitting down, but I'm going to get there. And yeah, like, thank you again to this wonderful group. This group is Depression, Anxiety, Mental Health Support Group. Please, might post it somewhere else as well apart from here. But yeah, just so people can know. And they can join if they feel they need someone to talk to. Yeah, this group has always been one that's been there for me, and it can do something for others as well. And what else I want to say? Well done to me for getting out today, and I'm going to give myself some more love, even if it's not recognized. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep moving on. And my mind is telling me to say, you know, my soul, she's telling me to say that I'm going to fight this depression. But no, I know better than that. Because even though it's not a cure, I'm not going to fight this depression. I'm going to continue to look deeper within and understand it more and more and more and more and more until we are one. It's not about me changing, and it's not about the darkness in me becoming light. It's about us becoming one. Yeah? So, thank you all for watching this video. Just wanted to share that little bit of love with you in La Cash. Mother Emanuela.